The mala is ashes, the bunker is cold. The future of Babylon starting to unfold. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The liberation of the crescent is finally complete.
Gaza is waking, Baghdad is free. The 47 wrote the history.
He sat beneath the day palm and he wove a tangled net, a trap of blood and kin that hasn't finished closing yet. Marry your cousin, keep the wealth within the tent, a tribal cage where every drop of loyalty is spent.
Muhammad led the way, tie the knot of blood and bone, to keep the power local and to keep the truth unknown. Keep the ghost, keep the gold, keep the daughter in the line. A low trust civilization by a perfect man's design. Centuries of breeding in a tight and narrow well, creating a reality that science has to tell. 50% in the village, 60 in the sand. The double recessive shadow moving across the land. The IQ markers falling as the kinship rates arise. A foggy mental landscape under heavy desert skies. When the mind is bound by cousins and the spirits in a haze, you're trapped inside the circle of the 7th century maze. And take your kin to a nation across the sea. Claim a new citizenship but bring the old decree. Ruin the host, drain the well, keep the tribal wall. Watching from the inside as the modern towers fall. It's the 1-400-year mistake, the debt you can't repay. The 47 thunder is blowing the dust away. No more takia for the blood, no more the tribal greed. The world is waking up to the poison in the seed. From the bride price in the stable to the low trust street, the biological tragedy is finally complete. Oh, she's such a lovely bride. She's my sister's only kid. And think of all the goats we'll save, just like the prophet did. Don't worry about the heart defects, don't worry about the brain, as long as all the property stays within the family chain. Low trust, high hate, that's the tribal way. And the 47's power is the price you have to pay.
bunker, the old man sways, counting the minutes of his final days. He watches the screens, the Mar-a-Lago gold. The 47th is vibrant and Ali is just old. The most famous face, the world's true brand, while a ghost tries to rule a crumbling land. He envies the rally, he envies the roar, so he hides in the shadows and prays for a war. Export the render, he screams to the god. Make an AI video where we hit him hard. A deepfake drone in a CGI sky. A pixelated bullet for a digital lie. He can't touch the man, so he clicks on the screen. A desperate posture for a king never seen. Hoping for 3 years a stupider soul, but the 47th has taken control. The dragon is thirsty. The bear is cold. They don't want a martyr, they just want the gold. They squeeze out the oil at a discount rate, watching Ali rot at the pillar of state. They weigh his life by the barrel and drum, waiting for the epic fury to come. You waited for a week, man, but you got the steel. The 47th thunder is fucking real. Your AI threats are a flickering light against the kinetic heat of the night. No more stalling, no more wait and see. The eagle is over the Caspian Sea. The most famous man brought the hammer down to take back the keys to your stolen crown. Enrich the core just one more year, building a missile out of absolute fear. He gambled on mercy, he gambled on time, but the 47th won't ignore the crime. The render is crashing, the server is dead. Justice is coming in a casing of lead. The most famous man brought the hammer down to take back the keys to your stolen crown. The video is buffering. The oil is dry. The dragon and the bear just watch die. Door when the world turns cold, a heart of pure silver, a spirit of gold. He doesn't ask for a crown or a throne, he just wants the walk and the scent of a bone. In the parks of the city, from Queens to the Bay, the four-legged brothers are leading the way. A wag of the tail for a child in the sun, man's best friend since the world was begun. They say that the angels won't enter the door if a paw print is found on the rug or the floor. They want them banned, they want them cast out, to bring in a law that we're better without. A Sharia for puppies, a decree of the dark, to silence the joy in the heart of the poor. Look at the master, look at the man who wrote down the laws of the desert sand. Compare the prophet to the dog at your feet. One is alive and one is elite. I choose the puppy every fucking time over a prophet and a life of crime. The 47th Thunder, the Protecting Puppies Act, keeping the Sharia from the city of fact. A dog is a blessing, a dog is a light against the dark history of the cave. Let's talk of the marriage to a child of 9, while the dog guards the cradle and keeps it divine. Let's talk of the revelations and flippant lies, while the dog looks at you with his honest eyes. He marched to the war with a sword in his hand, spilling the blood on the heat of the sand. But a Jewish woman saw the monster's face and left a gift of poison in a hollow place. I feel my order. He cried as the venom of Kabar burned deep inside. The woman of Zion gave the lamb to the king to see if a prophet could feel the sting. He died in a fever, a miserable land, while the dog stayed loyal, a man's own friend. I'll choose the puppy every fucking time over the child thief and the ritual crime. The 47th Thunder, the Protecting Puppies Act, keeping the Sharia from the city of fact. A dog is a blessing, a dog is a light against the dark history of the Khyber night. I'll choose the puppy every fucking time over the child thief and the ritual crime. The 47th Thunder, the Protecting Puppies Act, keeping the Sharia from the city of facts. A dog is a blessing, a dog is a light against the dark history of a Khyber night. The prophet is poison, the dog is the truth. God bless the puppies and the innocent
Look, I'm in the Medina, I'm dodging the air where the moolahs are whispering the end is near. Nettle's in the corner with the ready chick glow, watching Muhammad in his ritual show. He's back and sitting down, staying high diver with the occasion to cover the 5 and the 47 stepping in the ballistic lead with a kinetic truth that you wouldn't believe. It isn't here just to visit with the time. Bring me to civilization.